Welcome to the wild world of environmental planning. You may be asking yourself, what are the roles of planners and how do they do it? Well, I'll tell you. A planner is someone who incorporates a wide variety of various expertises and knowledges and skills and combines them into one sort of project, generally to create some sort of space. Some of the knowledge that they interact with is like social, economic, cultural, and environmental issues. And their goal is to actively address current and future challenges and needs of a community. Some of the strategies that planners use include collaborative environmental planning, or CEP. So you may ask yourself, what is that? What's collaborative environmental planning? CEP is driven primarily by increasing democratization, the environmental movement, the growth of community-based organizations, and the need to integrate diverse values, resolve conflicts, build consensus, and generate knowledge in order to create solutions. So CEP is sort of a holistic view or process to look at planning through the lens of the environment. CEP is used to inform communities on the values and sustainability and encourage the gathering of communities to engage in their local environment. So bringing people together in order to talk about issues and address them as a group. Additionally, planners use a tool called GIS, or Geographic Information Systems. This is a software program that takes data and maps it over area spatially. So this, like, different types of data could be like about land use, could be demographics, could be water information, really whatever. So think about it, GIS, as a tool to map data. Why is it important to be involved in the planning process? Because art is central to the human experience. Anyone can create and interpret art, and it should be involved in all aspects of planning and community. Planners used PAR, or Participatory Action Research, which we went over in that one Friday afternoon that we were all together. This is another way of collecting information that uses the people living in the area that you're addressing or changing. So specifically, like using like surveys or focus groups or community meetings and saying, what's going on? What are the issues that y'all are experiencing? Like, what are the goals that y'all have as a community? What do you guys want to see? We had the guest speaker come, his name's Tom, and he was the environmental planner that showed us how he does his job as a planner. And one thing that he sort of highlighted was the importance of looking at the different layers of a situation. So looking at the political, looking at the psychological, looking at the environmental, looking at the educational sort of facets involved in our case it was creating a park, but it could be applied to really anything. This research is essential to figuring out exactly what is needed and where to apply that sort of the resources to address that need most efficiently. Yeah, cool. So that's a little bit about environmental planning and what planning is and what it entails and how it's done. Thanks.